Alright, let's check out the Polaris. So, yeah, this is my video that I took a bit earlier, where I was taking a first look at the Polaris, which has just been released on the PTU, and as you can see here, it is majestic. This is, yeah, this is a ship a lot of people waited for, and yeah, I think right now there's a lot of videos, so I don't know why you're watching this one, but maybe I can add something into the pot here. Yeah, my first impression when I saw it was there's a lot of plating on the outside. I have no idea what these wing-like structures, when we take the round trip here we will see a bit more of that. I have no idea what these things are for. This is probably this rule of cool thing where they have a specific design language, but yeah, I don't understand it. It's maybe someone can tell me what these winglets are for. Yeah, that we will see them in a second. The engines look very, very nice, very big. This is like I think one engine is as big as the original Freelancer, probably. It's definitely bigger than an Aurora. Here, these things, I mean, at the bottom and at the top here, this looks like yeah, something you would expect from a manga spaceship or something like that. Yeah, otherwise it looks fantastic. A lot of armor plating. This is probably very, very hard to kill. So yeah, together with the shields, I'm not sure. You may need a Polaris to take it down. So yeah, we will see. Okay, now this is me looking for the elevator. Thank God they put that down here, the button. Boop. And here I don't understand why it's not coming, because I'm standing right under it. And this is about the moment when it dawned on me, okay, maybe I have to move a bit. And there it goes. There's the elevator. Fantastic. So yeah, a bit slow, I have to say. So if you're in an emergency situation and you really want to get into the ship, then yeah, this is the time it takes. And just the bridge. You can just go to the bridge. I think in the 890 jump, as far as I know, you can choose between the different levels. Here we can't really do that, but yeah, it's okay. This ship is it's big. It's extremely big. Sub level 1. And here comes level 1. So let's see. I don't completely remember. I think on the right side there will be the access to the bridge, but before we go to the bridge there will be the mapping room. And oh yeah, these are the escape pods. A lot of escape pods, because you have a lot of crew in this ship. Not yet implemented, so don't get blown up with this ship while there's no escape pods. This is the mapping room. This is where in later stages of development you will be able to have a fleet globe of some sort, and then you can do really nice strategic fleet comm things that they will probably show us at a later stage. Yeah, this is the bridge. Very, very nice. Looks like a typical RSI bridge. So, captain's chair. I think in a second here I will sit down and try to find the power controls so that things get a bit brighter on the ship. So the view is quite nice. I think you have a good overview here. Even you're sitting a bit in the back, and your co-pilots here have seats in the front. Yeah, those are the power controls. As you can see, they have this new MFD thing where you can scroll through it. I like it. It looks very nice. And here we see the map on the left side. This is generated in real time, I think. So you now have a map of your ship, which in this case, when it is such a big ship, this is really needed. If you don't have a map, I think you will get lost in these things. Okay, here I push down the buttons for the power, and this is the quantum drive, I think. So you can't really, yeah, you have to spool it up through a different system, I guess. Okay, so time to get up again. Here we go. Okay, let's continue our little exploration. Yeah, these screens. Placeholders, I would think the information here, that on the left side there's an Idris. There's an Idris on this thing. Yeah, map room. There will be a fully functional display here as well, which turns it on. Then let's see what's in the back of the ship. So here on the right side we have the armory. This is where most of the weapons that the crew can take, and the suits. This is a suit locker, so everything will be ready to go. As we learned, there will be different environments that you will experience, and yeah, we saw some of the combat suits, the tank suit, stuff like that. I would expect this to be in this suit locker here. Okay, here I'm playing around with the lighting. So you have auxiliary light. This is a bit energy conservant, I think. Then you have the emergency light. This would activate automatically, I guess, when the ship starts to burn up or something. And this is the normal setting, which we keep now for this tour. Main elevator. Again, let's go a bit to the back here. And yeah, on the left side there was this room, which I have to say I don't know what it was. It is locked. I was a bit confused why this didn't work. So maybe it's the captain's quarters or something I don't know. Fuses. This is also something that they added recently, which is quite nice for engineering, which is not yet in game but will come soon, I guess. Here is the turret access, and yeah, this looks really nice. It's like the turrets that we saw in the Squadron 42 video. Pretty big turret. Yeah, here we go. So we will have to see how effective these things will be as a defense mechanism. As a little side info, the Polaris comes with point defense systems. This is something we saw on the Constellation Phoenix, I think, a few days ago. So some people were already trying these out, and I think in the Polaris they serve as deterrent for torpedoes. So that's a nice thing to have. That's definitely a nice thing. And I think fighters will have to first get rid of these point defense systems through sub-targeting or something. Okay, this is the habitation area, which looks very, very functional, I would say. Very aggressive design, corners, sharp corners. Okay, here I try to get into the bathroom. Doesn't open automatically. That's a fail. Okay, here we go. But this is interesting. See, this is a mirror. But it's not a real mirror. It is a camera screen. So at the top there is a small camera that you can probably see. This is why when I move my head to the left, it goes to the right and vice versa, instead of, yeah, like a usual mirror would behave. I think this was a technical decision, that they can't really implement mirrors. I don't know. But it works, it's fine. I like it. It's nice that they did this. Okay, yeah, this is now out of the... here I go back in, check out some more habitations. They're all the same. So this means the crew, there's enough space for crew. This is good. So everybody can log off and recuperate and use the bathroom. So hopefully. There was a shower in there, I guess. I hope. I didn't see. Okay. So we're back in the main corridor. What do we have here? Ah, yeah, this is the mess hall. This is where people can prepare food, get some drinks, sit down, talk. enjoy, roleplay, all this stuff that you would expect in a mess hall. It's one of the bigger mess halls. I haven't seen a mess hall that big in other ships. Fuse box again. And back in the main corridor. Emergency ladder when the elevators don't work. And here I think is the access to the airlock. So this is when the ship is docking at space stations. I'm not sure it will be able to land everywhere. Some landing pads may be quite small for this. But here you have a docking opportunity, let's say. And plus you can use it for EVA, of course. And who knows what else. This is, if it works. I think there was a bit of delay here. So, yeah, this is the hangar. Exciting. Yeah, here there was a strange numpad here, which wasn't functional, but maybe in the future this can be something that works. I'm not sure. For now, it's just environmental stuff. Okay, let's see. More turrets, I think. Yeah, that was a turret. Turret seat, small turret. Very nice. And more escape pods for the guys in the turrets, I guess. This is the medical facility, which I don't know if these are tier 1 beds, but they should be of a higher tier, at least. So you have 4 at the same time, which helps with respawning in sticky situations. And this is the engineering section. So here we have the hangar 1, we will revisit that. And an elevator, again an engineering station. Let's take a bit of a round trip. Yeah, we will go that direction a bit later. This is the other side of the ship. And this is the engineering section with, again, engineering terminals. They are everywhere. You can access probably life support from this. This was the gravity generator. And here I think we have... Oh, what is this? Some components. They are also hidden in strange places. Okay. Main engineering terminal. And this downstairs there seems to be the power plant room. This elevator, I think, will take us to the cargo area. Let's see where we end up. Yep, this is engineering. This is where we are. Habitation. No, hangar. We will go to sub-level 2 now. Yep. So I guess here are more engineering stations and some fuses again. So these will be quite interesting when ship components start to fail. And this should be, yeah, the cargo area. This is the cargo. And there were some ladders, I think, on the other side. Yep. So we check out this. And I think down here this is the power plant. I'm not sure. It looks like the power plant liquid cooled. So this is something similar to what the Idris has, a bit smaller, I guess. So through the engineering station you may be able to shut that down or release it from the coolant. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah. Again, this is emergency ladder. There's an elevator that should get you to the hangar, but I think it didn't work when I tried it out. Yeah, this is me now searching for the button to open the cargo door, but yeah, it took me a while. I guess, before I found that. Yeah, confusion. What is this? Oh yeah, that was the tractor beam station. I was quite surprised to find this. I didn't know that the Polaris had one, but it didn't work. I couldn't really do anything, at least not that I know of. Yeah. Wrong button. Here I try to get back from the station. Okay, so we know in the future there will be a tractor beam, which makes cargo loading that much easier, especially in space, I guess. So yeah, there I found the button, and now we will see how the ramp works. And this is really the slow ramp that we know from Rick and Morty, probably. So this is fantastic. One of the slowest and biggest ramps that I've ever seen in any Star Citizen ship. There's a nice one here. Yeah, goes down. Is that big, or is that big? I think you can probably drive a tank up here. So this is really a lot of cargo space. Again, an elevator, which probably, maybe it's for the torpedoes. I'm not sure why it's in here. It didn't work anyway. More fuses. We will see these all across the ship. And these things. Look at these things. Size 10 torpedoes. I'm not quite sure how many of these are in the Polaris, but it is supposed to be a lot. So these things, if you manage to actually target successfully with these things, they probably destroy nearly everything. So I could imagine that battling in Idris becomes now a bit more exciting. It's not so boring, like half an hour of trying to pummel down the shields and everything. So yeah, again, point defense systems. This will be what you need to destroy first, I guess, because these torpedoes are very, very slow. And so I guess the point defense systems are made to combat these things. Yeah, control system. Environmental controls, probably. Life support, gravitational, magic ball that you can shut down with that. That will be interesting once we have full gravity control in these ships, so you can distract intruders by shutting down gravity. This is something which I fully expect to happen in the future. And yeah, again, another turret, a big one, very big one actually. It's the lower turret here. You can't. Yeah, I tried to zoom in here unsuccessfully, but yeah, it's the small thing under the ramp that you can see here. So one of the main defenses, and yeah, not pilot controlled. So I'm not sure if the pilot even has access to the torpedoes. This is something I haven't tested yet. Yeah, let's get back to the other side. Let's see what we get there. This is a really big ship. It's really big. Yeah, so here I try to get the elevator, I think, but it takes a bit too long, so I decide to walk and jump. Yeah, here I find out that this elevator doesn't work. Yeah, this is me now deciding again to use the ladder, and the ladders, they're still janky. So as you can see here, it's not really working perfectly, but at least I didn't fall through the geometry, so that's good. Happy that worked. Again, another airlock, I think, or is it the one we visited earlier? Okay, now let's check out the hangar. That is the thing everybody was waiting for, with I don't know, 20 Furies inside, 6 arrows and one F8. So I don't know what people will put in it here. And now, yeah, this was a bit of a surprise for me. Okay, here again some access points, but this was the brick. There's a brick on board, so you will be able to store and accommodate prisoners. My guess is this will mostly work for NPC prisoners, because CIG said that once you get the incapped by a player, you will automatically respawn and you don't have to sit here in prison the whole time. And if you notice, there are 2 cameras, working cameras, that take a look at the different cells. So fantastic for role-playing and bounty hunting, of course. So we will see how that works out when CIG shows us what we can do with that. Yeah, this is again, I think, a door that didn't work. We have to see. And then, yeah, the next few minutes, I think, are me getting lost in the ship. So it was really big. I think I wanted to go to the elevator that gets me out, but in the end I ended up in the cargo area again. So watching someone trying to find the exit. Yeah, this is the medical. We've been there. So yeah, some finishing thoughts on this ship. The armor system is not yet in place, so I'm not sure how fast fighters will be able to kill it, or if they will be able to kill it. I think Avenger 1 has published a video today about that, so I definitely will watch that. And in the future this may be a bit more difficult. This means that these ships will have to be destroyed by other capital ships, maybe. At least I hope this is how it works, because otherwise, as we know, a big ship always needs an escort, otherwise it will not be very effective. Engineering again. Oh my, I was really lost here. This is, I think it has even more rooms and is bigger than the 890 jump. I think so. This could be one of the biggest ships that they released yet. And imagine when they release the Idris, how big that thing is. And I think some people already had the chance to check it out during one of their last events. And yeah, fantastic. Okay, I think I made it to the bridge. Yeah, checking out if I forgot anything. But no, yeah, now I remember. Yeah, habitation area. Mess hall again, just to say bye-bye. Here we are. Again, the locked door. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this was also an issue here with the button, so I didn't give up. I really wanted to try to open this, but there seem to be some bugs still with the UI. This is why the ship is currently on PTU and not on the PU servers. So there is still some testing to be done. And interestingly enough, we can't get to the ground level with this thing. So the elevator stops in the lower cargo area, but it doesn't go to ground level. So here I decided then to use the ramp. But first I wanted to take a look at this spinny thing. Yeah, power plant. I think this is the power plant. Okay. Yeah, fantastic ship. It looks fantastic. One of the biggest they released yet. And lucky you if you have one in your hangar. You will be able to test it out in the next patch. Once the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo starts in a few days, I guess. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you.